Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be tuning in from around the world. My name is Holly DeMott, and typically I'm in Scottsdale, Arizona. That is my home. However, I am on right now from the farm in Iowa. That's one of the things that attracted me to this amazing profession is the flexibility, right? The flexibility to really work from wherever you want to be. And with being on the farm, I'm able to spend time with my mom and my family and get a lot of work done, right? And that was something I didn't always have. I actually had a corporate position. I had that for 8 years, and I moved around to work my way up the ladder. I worked for a corporate bank right out of college. And although I loved my job, I truly did. I love the people because I am a people person. I love that incentive also of, increasing my income every single year. But at my corporate position, it was limited, extremely limited. And I also had, very limited vacation days. So I couldn't travel as much. So I had no idea that a world like this existed with this profession, with network marketing. And I'm very proud of network marketing. You'll hear that throughout. So if this is your first time really hearing about it, I cannot wait for you to hear about this company, the products, the business model, and we have some amazing testimonials at the end. So stay tuned until the very end. So I was introduced to this industry 8 years into corporate living, corporate life, right? And that was back in 2008, 2009. If you recall, what happened during that time was really a mortgage crisis, a banking crisis. And I worked for a large international bank, and they were downsizing. The downsizing feeling is not good. So if any of you have gone through that yourself, it's really a threat, of losing your income, losing your job, losing that security. Well, I lived it, and it came my day that I was laid off. I was one out of 8,000 people in a day that was laid off. And when that day came, I was very thankful that I actually was introduced to network marketing because I had been introduced 10 months prior. So I believe it was a plan. It was a plan that I didn't even know was happening for myself. And I ended up diving in. I dove in, and that was with my first company. I ended up building a very successful organization and team. I learned a lot. So if you're on here and you have experience or you have none, you're like, Holly, I have no idea what you're talking about with anything. Just know we're here to show you what this opportunity is about. And I am absolutely thankful that it came into my path because it opened the doors. It opened the doors for a life of my dreams. It opened the doors that I could dream again, especially with three. You're dreaming again, having no limit, being a part of a movement. So you're going to hear more all throughout the presentation. And when we come to the products, I have a special guest for you to all hear from the products, Dr. Alicia Clevenger. So let's go ahead and get started, and you can follow along and absolutely take notes. I encourage people to take notes with these because I believe those are empowering. You can look back and say, what did I like best? And you can look at those. So this is an entrepreneurial movement. I believe we all have an entrepreneurial spirit. I do. However, we don't always have the capital to start an entrepreneurial business, and we may not have the resources. There's a lot that goes into it. Well, this is a movement to empower more people to step into that entrepreneurial spirit. So those of you that are entrepreneurs, you can follow along and you're like, yeah, there's some perks to being an entrepreneur, but there's also some headaches. Well, I believe we get all the perks here without the headaches. I truly believe that. So the story of three, it's a global community, and you're going to hear from a guest from Malaysia tonight. I can't wait to have her share with you. This is a global community. We launched in Hong Kong, gosh, was just over a month ago. It's phenomenal. But this is a global community of entrepreneurs driven by purpose, love, and contribution. And when we're all working together, that's when it feels really good. Three was founded on three pillars. So people, three believes that people are our greatest asset. And I agree. People make everything go round, make everything better. They know that. They know this is the greatest asset, especially within this business model. We are the marketing, our voice, us are talking to people, building people up. That's what makes this. And then we have purpose. And the purpose is all about connection and contribution and that community and purpose. I'll speak more on that here in a little bit. And then we have our platform. So the platform is really powered by the power of science and technology and helping for greater health around the world, proactive health. Because if you don't have your health, then what do you have? Well, I also believe that has to do with purpose. If you don't have your purpose, what do you have? You want that alarm clock to be your purpose to get up in the morning. And that may be health driven. You're like, I love how I feel, and I want to get up and get my steps in or whatever it may be, working out. This is Daniel Piku. He is the founder and the CEO, and am I ever happy that he is. Wow. He has over 20 years of innovative business experience. He may look like a white gentleman in a suit right there, but I'll tell you what, he has the heart of a lion. He does. He is leading us. He works nonstop. He is so excited about what we have at 3 and how we're impacting lives every single day. So this is our leader at the corporate headquarters in Salt Lake City, Utah. So much experience behind this gentleman with e-commerce and digital services, and he loves this industry. He has a love for it. And we often hear from him on stage. And you'll see his heart when you're there in Anaheim. We have an event in Anaheim. If you choose to go, you're going to hear directly from him. So our mission is to provide a platform so entrepreneurs can lead a life of purpose. Okay, purpose. Like I said, if you don't have your health, what do you have? But if you don't have your purpose, what do you have? Purpose is that energy that just fires you up, that makes you want to do more, be more, live more. I love having that feeling of purpose. I do. It is my alarm clock, and if thinking about it, if you're listening to this and you're like, gosh, do I have my purpose? And it may be your kids, it may be your profession, it may be your hobby, but really then think bigger. Think bigger. How could I do more, be more, live more? When's the last time I actually was able to go on a vacation and not have any worries of finances or my health? Like, I think that's living more. Experiences are living more. And I'm all about experiences. Okay, so 3 is a worldwide company. This is just the phase 1 markets right here. This is just phase 1. And it is absolutely exciting with North America, with United States and Canada, and then hop on over across the sea, the pond, right? We have the Japan, we have the Philippines, Vietnam, Greater China, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Australia, and New Zealand. And it is absolutely exciting what is going on and hearing more and more people joining every single day in the testimonials. So you will hear more of that. So for now, though, let's get into the product. So I am going to introduce you to really a dear friend of mine and a colleague, and her name is Dr. Alicia Clevenger. She has a chiropractic background with a diploma in nutrition and pediatrics. She at one time was seeing over 500 patients at her clinic. And I'm going to let her share her story, though, of what really pivoted her into this industry. She is an amazing mom of 3 beautiful children. She has 1 boy and 2 girls, and they keep her busy. And she also serves on the school board. She's the president of the school board. So if you guys think of the word busy, she's busy, right? And she's on with us tonight. And I'm so excited that she is to share her expertise and her experience with this industry. So welcome, Alicia, and thank you for taking the time out to share with the world of 3 and many guests that are checking us out and to empower them to make a decision. Thank you, Alicia.
Thank you so much for having me. I am excited to be here tonight. Products are my passion. Like Holly said, I'm a chiropractor. I have a specialty in pediatrics and nutrition, and supplements and nutrition have always been my jam. I love to sit down with people and really figure out what people need. And I'm always looking for the best of the best. With that, I have a lot of check boxes of what I'm willing to give myself, my family, patients. So like Holly said, I was in very full-time practice for many years. I saw about 500 patients a week. I was busy. I was also on a plane and I would fly all over the country teaching other chiropractors. I did a lot of continuing education for many, many years. In 2015, I took a break from that. I had to walk away. I was burnt out. I know I've been talking to a lot of healthcare providers lately, as we've had actually a lot come join us. And what I have found is that this new healthcare burnout everybody's talking about has been around for a very long time. I was part of it. I walked away from full-time practice and just knew I needed a break. I knew there had to be something out there that would give me more time with my family. I loved the financial aspect I had when I was working 70 hours a week, but I always say I didn't have time to spend the money I made, right? Because I had to be in the clinic working with patients to be making money. And so that's what the job of a healthcare provider. You have to be one-on-one with people. So I learned about this industry and it made so much sense to me. When I learned about 3, I asked a lot of questions. I wanted to know all of the things. What was the science? What made this different? Could this possibly check all the many boxes that I do have when it comes to supplementation? And it did. And I'm so excited to be here tonight. I want to share my first slide with you that talks a little bit about what sets 3 apart from everything else. So there's a lot of products out there. You can walk into a healthcare provider office, you can walk into Costco, you can walk into any big store, and you can see products. And how does the average person really know what's different? There's many of us out there that have been asking those kind of questions for a long time, and we want to know what does set things apart. And this company is what does. You can take the best, cleanest, most potent ingredient on the planet. You can take it. If you don't absorb it, it doesn't make a difference. You have to actually absorb the ingredient. That's what sets 3 apart. We are a cellular absorption company. We're a company that takes a high quality ingredient, pairs it with an absorption technology. We actually have 11 of them that we use to find the greatest way to get it into the cell. So let's mix that up. Now you have a great ingredient. You absorb it highly. What's going to happen? People are getting great results. And people that have taken supplementation before are saying, wow, this knocks it out of the park. This is like nothing I've ever taken. And then there's people who have never taken it before and are blown away. So when we look at this right here and you see this, the science of what sets us apart, let's go through these first things, because I think these facets are super important. First, we're exploring the world. We're looking all over for what are the best nutrients. We're not just picking and choosing and dumping. We're really looking for the best sourcing. We actually have a farm in northern Thailand where we are growing phytonutrients, things in the soil. Thailand has a fabulous soil, water, and air. The ecosystem is so powerful there and so clean. And so we're growing phytonutrients there to use in products, to be researching. And then in the middle, you see Dr. Dan, who we're going to talk about here in a minute. And Dr. Dan, he curates things. I've taken a lot of these ingredients individually and never seen what I've seen happen for people when they're putting them together. So synergistically, how they work is really important. And then if you learn nothing else tonight, it's the last part of this slide. It's the absorption. Whether it be liposomal or enzyme delivered, like I said, we use 11 different proprietary technologies to absorb things. And once you learn about absorption and how that works for the supplements you're taking, you're going to start to ask that question about everything you take. But the bottom line is a company is only as good as its products. So the fact that we have that it's different than anything else on the planet is huge. So I'm so excited to share. This is Dr. Dan Gubler. He's our chief science officer. He's the one that's curating. He has a science brain. He's Caltech trained. More Nobel Prize winners come out of Caltech than any other institution in the world. He's famous on TikTok. He is a big TikToker. In fact, I think that slide should be over 100,000 now, because I'm pretty sure he is. But he lives and breathes science. So it's not just some people saying we should put these products together. This is somebody who has dedicated his entire life to this and does the work to create these formulas that are working so amazingly. We have a scientific advisory board. What I think is important to know about our scientific advisory board is that Dr. Dan is obviously paid. The rest of these physicians are all over the United States. They're brilliant. They're working in institutions that people would love to be at. And none of them are paid. Because I think you can take somebody and pay them and they can attach their name to anything. And we don't do that here at 3. We want people who love and believe in our science and our products and want to have an impact on humanity because of what these products do. And this is all of them. And they're out there practicing in the world. They also have a 3 business, and they'll attach their names to this company for what it stands for. And I think that is so powerful. So let's jump into the products. What are they? You're like, they absorb really well. What are they? All right. So there's 6 pillars of wellness, and this covers each of those. So we're going to start with the first one, is the foundational product. It's called Vitalite. It's a little packet. You rip off the top. This is everything you need for your vitamins, your nutrients, your basic nutrition. We always say it's your foundational product. It fills in the gaps. I'd love to tell you that we get what we need from our food in this world right now. We don't. It's severely depleted in the soil, the way things are prepared. We need to supplement. And like I said, I've used supplements for many years. I've never seen anything like this. This has all we need in it: the superfoods, the prebiotics, probiotics. It has your digestive health. Digestion is a huge part of how the body functions. People will take this product and they say, I don't need that 4 o'clock nap anymore. I'm sleeping better. I have more energy. I feel like I am plugged in again. People will say, I feel connected. I can do things with my children. I can run around. I can play. I can walk around the block, because they're filling in all those gaps that have been missing, and it's like plugging them back in. It's an amazing product. The second one is collagen. Collagen is hot right now, but it's the Wild West out there, friends. Collagen is a product that is not very clean overall with a lot of what I've seen out there. I've been looking at collagen for people for a very long time. It took a long time for me to find one I like, and this is it. Our collagen is marine-based, highly absorbable, very clean. This is what you're looking for vibrant skin, youthful skin. We want our tissues and our joints and the support structure of our body to be very strong. Hair, skin, nails. That's why a lot of people come to it. And honestly, that's where I started, because I wanted to have beautiful skin. But this product does amazing things for joints. My husband is a runner. He was a marathon runner for many years. He took a break because, he aged and knees. This product got him being able to run again. That's huge. His joints are feeling fabulous. This also has an ingredient called ellagic acid from pomegranates, which stimulates your body to make its own collagen. And that's really important. One of the things that sets our collagen apart is it's highly absorbable, and you take it for 10 days on and 20 days off. It's called collagen cycling. And so you infuse it into your body, you give it a little break, it allows it to do what it needs to do, and then you push it back through again. Love collagen cycling. Once you've tried it, you won't go back. The next product is our cellular health, cellular repair product. It's 200 milligrams of resveratrol. That's super important. When we're done on here, go Google resveratrol and what it does. It will blow you away. Cardiovascular health, joint health, hormone health, really every single thing in the body can be affected by resveratrol. It's mind-blowing. And so we could sit and have a whole hour call just on resveratrol. But this product, as we age, our cells divide and they become damaged. And so we need a way to have cellular repair, to prevent premature aging, to have long, healthy cells for the rest of our lives. This is the product that does it. You rip it off, you drink it. It's a little pouch. It tastes amazing. Tastes like fruits. Why? Because it's full of 10 superfruits. All the polyphenols that we need for the antioxidants in the aging process has glutathione in it. Glutathione is the master antioxidant, also cleaning up the junk in the cells and getting rid of the oxidative stress. has a little bit of collagen in it and some CoQ10, which is so important for energy. We need energy at the cell. This product's amazing to keep us young and youthful. I will tell you, when all my friends are like, I'm not so sure, and I look younger every single day, then they might start taking it. Okay, the next product is called Revive. And Revive is an anti-inflammatory. It helps create a healthy inflammatory status is probably the better way to put it. We are exposed to things every single day that create inflammation in our body, whether it's too much activity, too little activity. And we need a way to keep that inflammation state in our body nice and low. So this product is agility, flexibility, mobility, keeping things nice and calm. This is great for if you've had a long workout to promote that recovery. My husband will even say he loves it after he's used the snowblower. He's been out shoveling snow. This product's great. He's like, I'm not sore the next day. Absolutely, because we help keep your inflammation down. This product has liposomal curcumin, turmeric, and a whole host of ingredients that when put together really make a big difference in that inflammation. Gets you moving, gets people moving. The next product is called Purify. Purify is our detoxifier. So again, we're all exposed to so many different things. We want to have our system be nice and clean. So we want to make sure we're detoxing out all the stuff. I hear about people doing detoxes and sometimes it can be a little harsh. This is a nice, gentle daily detox that eliminates the junk out of the system. Lung, liver, kidney, colon, skin. I know we're all over the world right now, but right now here in the US, we're having a lot of wildfires and things like that. So a lot of us are taking this product because it help detoxify everything we're breathing in. So this has another group of ingredients, all highly absorbable, that go in and help your body detoxify the way that it's supposed to. Helps people feel like they have less, they're not so puffy, not so inflamed in that way. People will talk about, I'm not so bloated anymore. I feel like that's the calm down. That's powerful right there when you feel like you just don't feel that yuck anymore. And that's great. The last product is called Immune. And Immune, this product took my little bag from 15 bottles down to 1. So we all want to have a healthy immune system. The gut is super important for having a healthy immune system. So this is a product that takes about 13 ingredients, puts them all into one, so that you can take it and support your immune system. So it has a blend of ingredients, things like nano silver, quercetin, things that I would be looking for if I'm going to work with somebody and help work with their immune system to keep it nice and strong. This has those ingredients in it: A, C, D, E, zinc, selenium, all those things, elderberry. This is a phenomenal product because it's corn sensing. So it senses what the body needs, whether it has mushroom blend in it, and those mushrooms are what we call adaptogenic. So it senses what the body needs and gives it that. So this product for the immune system is brilliant. And one I will not be without. So those are the 6 products. All of our products are in the physician's desk reference. I point this out, it's very important. It's important because I think it gives the products a lot of validity. Physician's desk reference is what the medical profession would use when somebody goes in and if they would need to look things up. It used to be a book, now it's on their device. But if all pharmaceuticals are in this book. And there are a few nutraceutical companies in there. We're in there. Three products are in there, all 6 of them. So I believe that gives us a lot of respect. But on the flip side, from the business perspective, it's huge, because if somebody's going to say, I want to check with my doctor, I want to ask my doctor about these products. Otherwise, you're handing them some papers or showing them a website. This is great. They can go and they can look and they can say they're in this book and they have it, and they can look at them and they can see they're whole food based, they're clean ingredients, and look at them and see if they would be appropriate for the person. That's huge. Before I leave you, I want to share how all of these products work together. I talked about them being very synergistic. I love this slide. It's a cartoon kind of, but it also really shares how they all work together. So at the top, you have the house, and that's your eternal, and that's like the roof. It's keeping the junk out, right? So you're keeping it's full of antioxidants, you're keeping things protected, you're keeping it from cellular damage and the repair. Collagen is the structure, right? So the structure, the tissues, the ligaments and things like that, that's the skin. We want that structure to be very strong. Revive calms down the chaos. Revive is the one that helps with inflammation. So I don't know about you, I got 3 kids. There's a lot of chaos going inside my house. So Revive helps keep that chaos or inflammation load where it needs to be. Vitalite, that is your foundation. It fills in the gaps. Make sure that everything above it is nice and strong. The immune system is the watchdog or the fence, and that obviously is protecting us from everything outside and foreign. And then the purify is the trash. You got to get the junk out. You got to detox it out and get rid of it. So I love how this shares how 3 is the approach to proactive wellness. It helps us take care of our bodies in a way that we can be proactive and treat it well and give it what it needs as we live this wonderful, vitalistic life. So I love everything about 3. Like I said, I think a company's only as good as its products. You have to have good leadership, and Holly talked about that in the beginning with Daniel and everything that he brings to the table. I will tell you, when I was first introduced to 3, I knew that I wanted to work with somebody who was a leader. And I learned about Holly, and I learned about the work she had done previously that she shared with you. And I knew that I wanted to work with and be a part of somebody that would come to this and be invested in helping other people do it. It's one thing to have people that are very successful in this industry, but people that help others be successful in this industry is very powerful. So I'm excited. She's going to share with you tonight about the business, which is her expertise. And she is going to share the financial rewards plan with you. And I'm so excited for you to hear it from one of the masters in this industry.
Thank you, Alicia. And that was absolutely amazing for you guys. That was a high level overview, but like you get all the good stuff. Alicia breaks it down. So thank you, Alicia, for that. And I love it because we are full of so many amazing leaders within this company. And you get to hear from them every single Monday night. And tonight we're going to jump in though with the financial rewards plan. So this plan is something that really sold me. I was sold. I'm just going to be straight with you guys on that. I am a product person. I love anti-aging. I am 46. I almost said I will be 46. I am 46 years old. And my goal is to always not only look younger, but feel younger naturally. I want to naturally do it, look and feel younger. And I believe we have the gold pot at the end of the rainbow here at 3 with products and with the financial rewards plan. So when I looked at this is where I was like, wow, because I had already done well with another compensation plan that I wasn't actively working. And I knew though the power of leverage when you work with people and you help build teams and even just share products, it's word of mouth. And so when I saw this plan, I had that feeling. So do any of you have that feeling? You can say it's that gut feeling. You could say it's that instinctual feeling, which for me, it was all over. It was like, I know I'm doing this. I know I'm doing this. This is a no-brainer for me. A founder in a company of this caliber with these products, with the leadership leading us, it was a no-brainer for me. So I probably didn't do my due diligence and research or anything, and I didn't have to. I had that feeling. So I jumped in. I jumped in as a founder. And I'll tell you guys what a founder is once we get into that, because that opportunity is still available for you. So I'm just going to break this down really high level, though. There's multiple streams of income in this financial rewards plan. There's, of course, referring the products, right? There's a lot of people join though to consume the products, take the products, and maybe they've never ever shared a product before with people. Of course we have, you guys. We have shared a favorite restaurant, right? We've shared a great movie. we share things all the time. We share a purchase of something on Amazon. Like we naturally do that. That's what this plan is. It actually compensates us though for sharing these life-giving products and this amazing opportunity. So multiple streams of income here. Let me touch on them so you can see what they are. You can take a deeper dive with the person that invited you. So there's retail commission. So this is someone buying retail. We all get a replicated link. Once you're a brand ambassador, you get a link. And if you choose to share it, this isn't one where you're forced to, but if you choose to, and I don't know anybody who ever has turned away money, okay? But here you earn a 25% commission. This is based on the dollar amount of the product. So easy, right? Easy. You can earn commission right away. Here's a college and I just started. You can post your link up. I know that's social selling. And then we have the preferred customer acquisition bonus. So those that want to come in as a preferred customer, we're also compensated for introducing this to them. So we get 30% of whatever volume they purchase, and we're paid that weekly. And then we also get their volume, which helps us for a component called team commission. Okay, so I'm throwing out a lot of terms at you. Just know we have full-on training where you can actually learn a lot of this, but just know there's multiple ways. That's the best part. There's a really great product introduction bonus. This is a bonus that's a one-time bonus paid once someone joins. They say, hey, I want to use those amazing products that you're using. Like your skin looks so good. What do I use? I want to feel as good as you. You know, that's what really happens when you start using it. People start complimenting you and then you get them started. And when you introduce it to them, you get paid a product introduction bonus. So that's a one-time bonus that you're paid. The amounts are on the right side, everywhere from $25 up to $350. You know, the $350 PIB is exciting. It's really exciting knowing I just got paid for referring someone to a founder opportunity that's once in a lifetime. And I just got paid for that. You know, like that's so cool. Okay, so this is the PIB, and then we have our team commission. So this one, I'm going to go a little bit more detail with you guys. It starts with you. You know, your sponsor enrolls you right here. And we have what we call a binary compensation plan. That's 2 teams. So only 2 teams. So that's a good thing. 2 teams is really all you want. And it goes left and it goes right. And so when you enroll someone, you're like, do I put them on the left or the right? Well, you start with one on the left, one on the right. That makes you a qualified brand ambassador. And then there's one side that has volume called spillover. The spillover volume is volume that your sponsor or someone above, whomever it may be, that has placed people. And that's volume. You don't even know the names of the people. You just know there's volume. And that's a good thing. You want volume coming up that side. And then your person enrolls 2 more. L2 is level 2. So big picture here, big picture shows there's only one place you can go, right? Or you can go left when you enroll someone as a preferred customer or a brand ambassador. So the volume coming up is on your left side or your right side. When that happens, there's a ratio of 300 CV and 600 CV right here. That equals what we call a cycle. So we're paid a cycle, $35. Well, that's unlimited. Well, it's actually capped. It's capped at 500 cycles. So you want the volume all coming up. There's a way though that you can earn $45 cycles. So think about it this way. You're like, I don't want to leave any money on the table. You know, the money is right there. How do I give myself a raise instantly? Well, the happy 10. When you have 10 happy, 10 people that are preferred customers or brand ambassadors ordering in a rolling 4 weeks, you gave yourself a raise to $45 cycles. That's a cap at 600 cycles a week, which is around $27,000 a week. That's the max. How could you live off of $27,000 a week? Really? Those are real numbers. Like that's the cap on this. And this is just one component of the compensation plan. One thing I do want to point out here, this is time order. So when this person on the right here said, yes, they're locked in. They're locked into that spot. Where does the next person go? The next person either goes right below them or goes to the other side. So timing is a big deal. And so whomever invited you to this tonight, and if you're interested more in the business, and they may have said timing to you, this is what they mean. The timing of locking in your position, the timing of ordering the founders pack to get going. Okay, the matching component, this is the part that when I was on that Zoom and I saw the comp plan, I was like, this is it right here. I've never seen anything like this. This is phenomenal. So this rewards you for sharing and then building your team. So level 1, it's a 20% match. So that team commission I just did, you would earn 20%. Well, if you're a happy 10, that's 30%. So you can put the calculator to the test and do this yourself to play with it, to screenshot this and just do the calculator. So if someone was, I'm not going to go through the numbers, but say someone was earning, let's say 1,000 a week, 5,000 a week, 10,000 a week, and you're earning 30% of that, do the math. And then their second level is earning, say 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, whatever it may be, you're earning 15%. And then it goes level 3 is 10% whom they enrolled. Level 4, 5%. So this is an amazing piece of the compensation plan. If you're just like, Holly, you just lost me on all this. I had someone I talked with today and she's like, I understand the product piece, but the comp piece, and I'm like, you know what? It may take a few times seeing it. And it does. And we're here to go with you. We're here to run through it with you. So just know you are in part of one of the best compensation plans out there. This is the global leadership bonus pool. This is at 4-star. It opens up for you. You got a 3% pool that you get to earn shares in and get paid every single week. Every week with how well the company does globally, you get a bonus for that. And that opens up at 4-star. So I'm going to show you what 4-star is. The 2% bonus. So this one, I do want to make sure you grasp this one. So 2% is a global founders pool. This is paid only to those who come in on the founders level, or they upgrade to the founders level. People start off with it because you're getting all of the products initially. Your spot is locked in as a founder and you are already a happy 10 person for 16 weeks. So there's many perks to the founder level. This though is the big one, the big perk. It's 2%. It's paid weekly based on how many shares you earn as the company grows. Well, yes. You probably already are thinking it. Well, then this pool probably grows. Well, yes, because this is based on the sales of the company. This one is one that I cannot wait to see where it goes. And everyone who came in as a founder and is a founder gets to reap the rewards from that with the volume they bring in. I love it. So these are the rank advancement bonuses. We have, not that many. I like it that it's simple, right? It's all in one slide. That's easy. You start as a distributor. Or, if you're a preferred customer, you wouldn't participate in this, but you had the option to, if you wanted to switch over, and it doesn't cost anything to switch over. You want to become a qualified brand ambassador and start earning these ranks, which is reward certificates, which is product credit, and then tokens, which are the same thing. It's product credit. It's tokens that you have that you can work within your people that you're bringing on. This is exciting all the way up to the cash bonuses of 50,000, 100,000, one-time cash bonuses for those ranks. So there's 3 ways to get started. One is a retail customer. You pay a little bit more for retail. Then there's preferred customer, which is you pay a $30 annual membership fee. You buy wholesale costs, or you're a distributor. Same $30 annual fee. You buy wholesale costs, but here you get to participate in the compensation plan. You get a replicated website. You get to be in the back office. And that's as simple as that. $30 to start a business, an amazing income stream if you choose. So there's 4 different packs, and it starts all the way from the $200 pack with the intro pack all the way down to the founder pack. So let me go through these individually. You have the intro pack. It's 3 products, the Eternal, the amazing vitamin packs that we take. And then we have Immune. So this activates your position. The premium pack, so you get some multiples of a few of the products, and it unlocks some leadership match of 1, 2, and 3 for 12 weeks. So that's the match slide. So that's if you're enrolling people and they're enrolling people and then they're working, bringing on new people, sharing it, you get a match. So this one's $600. I'm going to skip over the business builder pack because while we have the founder pack, like that's the one to look at if you're thinking anything business at all. The founder pack, this is it. It's a beautiful pack. And I truly mean that, because getting 7 Eternal, 7 of 3 of the other products, and 3 Revive, 3 Purify, you're getting so many products, and there's a big savings with that. There's an over a $900 savings compared to buying those individually. And this also qualifies you as a founder. Your spot is locked in as a founder. You're not ordering for another 4 months, 16 weeks. This keeps you active. People often ask, do I have to buy this pack more than one time? The answer is no, you don't. So this is the pack to mark your position as a founder. There's 4 phases of growth, and this is from a Harvard professor, and it starts with formulation. That's where we're at. We are in the formulation phase. We launched in May. Our pre-launch was in February. Well, then we hit concentration, which is about, when we hit that, it's about 100 million a year in sales. People start to know our name, and then we hit momentum. And I will tell you, being a part of this momentum phase, that's when wealth is created. That's when it's going to be amazing to see more people experiencing freedom, right? You know, not only just the health freedom of it, but the financial freedom of it, the time freedom of it. And that's, you're getting in early. So that just shows you, if you choose to, you're getting in early. Okay, we have some phenomenal guests that I absolutely want to introduce you to for you to hear from. Our first guest is, it's morning time, so good morning to Sharon Foo. Sharon is joining us from Malaysia, and I already got a sneak peek of what she's going to show you as her testimony. And Sharon, thank you for joining us. Thank you. And I can't wait for everyone to hear from you. So would you please share your experience with 3?
Thank you so much, Holly. Good morning and good evening, everybody. My name is Sharon, all the way from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And thank you for having me here. The one thing that I love about 3 was, there are so many reasons. The first thing was, I don't want to feel old, and I don't want to look old. The first time when Peggy, my good friend Peggy Leong, introduced to me, and she said that, hey, Sharon, I have a new company in wellness. All right, and it's spearheaded by Kim Hui. So the moment she said Kim Hui and new company, I said, why not? Sign me up, sign me up. Because at this age, I'm 55 years old. I'm a mother of 2 children. Both of them are adults, and they are 27 and 25. And I deal with property, real estate negotiator. And I feel tired most of the time. And I know that it's an active income. And there will be one day, I know that I won't be able to do this anymore, running around, showing houses, dealing with clients out there, whether it's rain or shine. So having a passive income is what I wanted. So the moment Peggy said that there is a new company and Kim Hui, I said, okay, let's go do it. And since then, I have not looked back. I joined the company probably in March, and I got the products in end of April. I started the product on 1st of May, and these are the results. Let me show you. I can't believe the result that I got. So the ones on the left, the picture on the left is me. You can see that the eyelid, I actually had Bell's palsy since more than 25 years ago. As I age, the muscles tend to slack, and the eyelid tend to close and become a very small line. And very soon you'll see that my eyes has already gone quite symmetrical, like me right now. So I'm pretty excited about it. And I love the products. And the picture on the right is my husband. My husband has intermittent sleep disorder, and he hardly sleeps well at night. The thing is that most of the time, when he sleeps at 12 and wakes up at 5, he will wake up like 3 or 4 times. And this has been going on for the longest time. He has taken medication, he has tried other products, but it doesn't work at all. So after taking 3 products, say about 10 days or 14 days, I noticed his eye bags are gone. And the first thing I asked him, did you sleep well last night? And he said, yes, I did. So I'm so glad, because sleep is the most important thing. And I'm glad that the products have helped him. So now he is not only sleeping well, he started exercising, and he took up cycling. Even by the 2nd or 3rd cycle, he's already cycling like 45 to 70 kilometers. So I'm very, very happy for him. So as for me, not only it helps on my visual, it helps on my physical as well. Because I love to do gardening. Some of you might love gardening, and I have to squat most of the time. Most of the time, at 10 minutes, I will need to get up because I will ache all over my body. But now I can squat 45 minutes without feeling the ache. So you would ask me, which is the product that helps me? So I said, I don't know. I took everything. I bought the founder and I took everything at one go because I wanted to feel better. And on the business aspect, yes, when you feel better, you have more energy. And if you say that you have 24, everyone has 24 hours, I will say that with 3, I have additional 2 hours because it's a really, really good product. And on the business aspect, I would like to say thank you very much to my sponsor, Peggy Leong, my upper sponsor, Kina Chia. We are all past 50, we are 55 years old, and to the corporate team of 3, and of course, to the team and my friends who believe in me and travel the journey with me. So I love the phrase of 3 that say that live a life with purpose to do more, be more, and live more. Because if waking up every day, you go through the normal regime and you don't know what you're doing, life is meaningless. So that's all from me, Holly. And
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. And in the beginning, when we got a sneak peek, we were like, which product do you attribute to this? And she was like, I ordered the founders. I was so excited. I just dove in and I started using everything. And so I love it. So thank you, Sharon. Okay, next we have Dr. Tammy Watkins in Des Moines, Iowa, and she is outside in her I think this is your beautiful yard, right? And I can't wait for you guys to hear her experience with 3, yes, but also network marketing.
Hi, Holly. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share. 3 has been a huge blessing for me and my family. I'm coming to you from our front yard here in Des Moines, Iowa. It's a beautiful evening, but I have had a very unexpected journey with 3. I thought the products were what were going to be the biggest blessing, but the business opportunity and community has been huge. My husband and I have been in proactive wellness for over 2 decades now. He practices functional medicine and I'm a chiropractor here in Iowa. And we have been committed to proactive health and really high quality supplements for a long time. We spent a lot of time and a lot of money sitting in classrooms learning about nutrition and doing our research, finding the best pharmaceuticals for our family and for our patients. But I was also, for those decades, a very, very hard stop no for anything direct sales related. I just didn't understand. I had a misunderstanding of what it was all about, and I just wasn't open to learning more. And I'm so grateful that I took the time to learn more about 3. And that happened because I saw my friends getting younger and I saw how they were moving, and it was shared with me by Dr. Alicia, and she's a very trusted colleague of mine. But what was the kicker was when we started using these products with our really tricky patients, people who had tried everything we'd had and their bodies just weren't handling those, and we weren't seeing the changes. And then I started seeing moms gain back their freedom and their health and gaining hope. And then I could not share. And it's when I stopped and paused to think, really, I've been selling supplements this whole time, and I could not share these amazing products with people. One of the things that has been really phenomenal personally and in our family is that as a mom, I have 4 kids and we homeschool and own multiple businesses. And something that I've always desired and prayed for was more time. And I just have always had really low energy at the end of the day, as long as I can remember. Even when I was young, in middle school and high school and college, I just couldn't function past 8 o'clock at night. And so what a surprise. It was amazing when I started taking Vitalite and found myself being the most productive between the hours of 8 and 10 after I'd laid my kids down for bed, and felt like I had energy that I had never had for decades prior in my life. And so that has been amazing. When I'm texting friends late at night and they say, "What are you doing? We've never gotten a message from you this late at night." I feel like it's been such a gift to truly get moms often say. And so that energy portion of Vitalite has been life-giving. This whole business and community has just been incredible and such a joy and honor to be a part of.
Thank you, Tammy. It was so good to hear all of the testimony. I'm so happy you shared everything about your product experience and, of course, the community and, of course, network marketing, your love for it now. And that, thank you. So thank you to Sharon. Thank you to Dr. Tammy. Thank you to Dr. Alicia Clevenger. And that is a wrap. So get back to the person that invited you to this Zoom and, let them know what you like best. Let them know what you like best. I would say, let them know you want to get started. That's my advice. Don't wait, jump in. And I can't wait to see you all on more Zooms. And of course, at our big events. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have an amazing night.